Welcome back to the Black Light Podcast. ThonLexy here with another live reaction. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it. Shouts out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. He reacted to this first. I didn't even see what he did, but it got a lot of numbers. And I had already picked this as a feature presentation well before MTR made it go viral. I think she ended up hitting MTR up after he reacted. We may check that out at the end of the show. So stay to the end of the show for the feature presentation. Hit the subscribe button when into the room. Also the notification bell so you're notified every single time we post content. We're going to be moving our live stream platform time back to 7 p.m. We're just getting everybody ready for it. This is probably one of our last days at 2 p.m. So start preparing yourself for getting ready for the evening. We're going to take back over the prime time at 7 p.m. We're going to start releasing short form videos at 2 p.m., which was our normal live stream time, which is usually right now, okay? If we hit that goal of $100, we'll come back here and react to Kendra G's latest work. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hit that goal of $100 in the Cash App, and we'll guarantee come back here tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get that music started, drop those locations. Let's have a good show, BLP family. Let's make it happen.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
And, you know.
My dog died.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate...
For the people, because I live for the people.
As heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound impossible to
I've seen
attain
things you've
in a
only seen in your
monopoly.
photos.
Shouts out to Emperor W in the building. Compton in the building. Donnie representing Minneapolis. What's going on? Snellville, Georgia in the building. What's happening? How y'all doing? Brendan. What's up, Brendan? Vesquez. How you doing, bro? DJ Matrix up, down. ATL in the building. What's going on? Y'all good? Glad to be here. Donnie says, next caller. Already. All right. Love to see you down there, Donnie. Shouts out to the OGs. Without wisdom, we're nothing. Without wisdom, we're nothing. We cannot know more than the people who have lived before we. Simple people. Duh. Much love to Barry listening out in London, UK. We have a lot of people who tune in from the United Kingdom. Much love. Welcome. Oh, I got to take down yesterday's sponsor because we need a new sponsor. Much love to Dylan Green, but we need a new sponsor. Dylan was yesterday's show sponsor. Shouts out to him. We need a new one. Come back here and cook Kendra G. What a week. Washington, D.C. in the building. Tampa, Florida. In the building. How you guys doing? You guys ready to get to work? Every now and again, Arlette has a show of all shows. We're going to get into it. This is going to be a very balanced show. The guys needed critiquing as well, mainly in the category of image and how we present ourselves as men. But the women had a lot of issues also. So, again, very balanced show. The only way to stop the show and guaranteed be able to send a message to the audience, the only way to guarantee stop the show is through the Cash App. We do read Super Chats, but we do that a little bit strategically. We try to catch them before they lose relevance, but we do plan those a little bit more strategically. Much love to everybody out there tuning in. We're not going to waste too much time. We got a lot of archetypes to cover. These tend to be a little bit more lengthy, so we're not going to do a real long intro. We're going to go ahead and get the intro part of the show started. Fort Worth, Texas in the building. Charleston, South Carolina in the building. Baltimore is also tuning in. How you guys doing? DJ Metrics, he wants to hear this sound.
But yes, I'm very serious about my meat. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Everything you need to know about the seriousness of my subscribers. Just kidding. Glad you guys are here. Let's go ahead and get through the intro of this. Let's get
Some
going.
things you like to do for fun.
I love traveling. I love
Of course
making
you do.
money, learning how to better myself for my future. I definitely love quality time, like with
She's cute.
family,
Too much makeup,
friends.
but cute.
I love traveling the most, though. Yeah, love traveling.
Since you love traveling, what's the last two places you've been?
I went to DR and I went to
All
New
they
York.
talk about.
Ooh, okay, nice. So what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for a man that's God-fearing. I look for a man that has discipline and like structure in his life. I look for a man that is good with like affection, like that can show a decent amount of affection, but is also like thoughtful. Like those are.
Okay, now what are some deal breakers?
Okay, deal breakers for me would be a man that doesn't believe in God, a man that has no like discipline or structure in his life, like no direction as to like where he's going, and a man that's not financially stable, like not able to meet his own base necessities in life, but trying to date. Like that's a deal breaker for me.
I see.
And then poor hygiene. It's
Okay.
just like a deal breaker for me.
All right.
Now, finally, a deal breaker I agree with. She says that men should not date until they're got themselves together. It's something that I'm teaching the older young boys in my life who I'm helping, who I'm guiding through life. I tell them all the time, don't even think about dating women until you got your stuff together. Don't even think about looking in the direction of women until you've gotten your stuff together. It's nothing worse than somebody who's walking around broke. You don't have anything. You don't have a pot to piss in. You don't have a job. You're staying with somebody else. And you're trying to take a woman out and you're trying to do things that you don't have the resources to do. It's just not wise. And again, women have every right to not want to deal with you for not being where you're supposed to be. The same way you have the right to not want to deal with a woman for not being at the weight she's supposed to be at. Or if she wears too much weave or makeup or whatever, she breaks some of the women rules. Or for being masculine, whatever the case might be. Women got boundaries. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
Right. So we have not got any pop balloons.
Much love to Tall,
so let me hand you a
Birmingham,
pick.
Alabama.
That. And there's quite a few
Much love to
guys,
Tall.
so I am gonna
Be the Super
have
Chat
you
sponsor.
pop. Let's go with 3. I know. 3 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay. This is, oh my God. 3?
3, I know.
do
Sorry,
2.
girl.
Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry.
They said
2 more.
Netflix did Arlette filthy. What are you guys talking about? They said Netflix wrong. I thought Arlette was a part of the Netflix deal. When I first saw that, I was like, man, I hope Arlette and her husband didn't get undercut by Netflix. Like Netflix didn't just go right over their head and just like create like the same platform, trying to steal viewership away from what they're able to pull in every week when they do their show. If that's the case, shame on Netflix, but I'm not sure if that's the case. I think they're in on the deal. But if anybody else has any information as we get through this intro part of the show, just go ahead and drop it down there. I'm curious.
And one more. Okay. Let's start with down here. All right. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old.
And Kevin, what do you do?
I'm the owner of Flex Flooring and Remodeling, which is my own LLC. Basically, I do home renovations.
Okay, nice. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She looks absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, plain and simple.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think initially I just felt like the shirt was like really, really tight. Like,
You know what's crazy about that? So I ordered a shirt online.
Okay.
And I ordered a large, right?
Okay.
So when I got the shirt, it was already too late for me to turn it back.
I got it.
So it was already too late.
Okay, and again, but first off, fellas, again, there's a way to receive rejection, and it's to accept it. A lot of times you see guys like, just don't explain yourself ever. It's very close to apologizing, and women don't like guys who apologize a lot. Just a lot of times it's good to be stoic in your rejection. It is what it is. Don't tell her, oh, you know what, I actually didn't mean to wear this shirt. No, it is what it is. You wore what you wore. She said what she said. It doesn't matter to you. Don't forget, it doesn't matter to you. You're looking to give out a life. She's looking to have a life given to her. You're already in a more power position than she'll ever be, even if she says no. That's why fellas should never be afraid of rejection. You're always more in a power position than the woman will ever think about being in. She doesn't have any leverage.
I thought that too, so.
I want to switch his balloon.
Oh.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
That's up to you. Do you want your balloon back?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get his balloon back.
Yeah.
I ordered it online, and
yeah,
it was
think. Yeah.
There you go. All right, we'll be back then. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Now, I wonder if it was the shirt that made her. I wonder if it was the excuse for the shirt that made her take the balloon back, or when she figured out that he was a business owner that she wanted to take his shirt back. Either way, listen, I thought about this last night, got some counsel, and it probably isn't a bad thing that once you realized that he made a certain amount of money, or not even just that he made a certain amount of money, but that he's established and that he's like kind of a builder and he's building things, that all of a sudden the shirt didn't matter so much. That's what we're trying to get the rest of the women to see also. That like deal breaking a man at a shirt is a dumbass thing, because if the potential of the man is really high and the guy is easygoing and he has an easygoing personality, more than likely you can get him to change his style of shirt. That's just a dumb reason to pass up on a potentially good suitor.
Kevin, 33.
And Kevin, what do you do?
I'm in banking.
You're in what?
Banking.
Oh, banking. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She pressure. Like, everything looks good from her head to her toe, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up
What's up,
popping his?
Kenneth? Shouts out to Kenneth DJ down there.
I just don't see like the
I'm gonna send you some music.
attraction. Like for me, yeah, you're not unattractive, but it's just like not my type. Typically, that I would go for.
Understandable.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Then you popped one more. Your name and age?
My name is Jay, 31.
Jay, what do you do?
I'm a truck driver.
And Jay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, she cold. You know, she got pretty eyes, and that's like one things I really look for in a woman.
Okay, nice. Why'd you end up popping his?
The height. It was just kind of like
Oh
a
my
height thing
God.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was
This average height, though, I'm gonna show you.
it was the height, and then just like I'm big on like smile and stuff like that. That was about it for me.
Okay.
And how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9". Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". Okay.
I wear heels, so it's like, you know, I'm
Nobody cares that you wear heels, ma'am. This man is the same height as you. You cannot take him in a fist fight. Like, it doesn't matter that like what you look like in heels. You women who think you have the room. Well, okay, let me stop. Because there are some women who maybe can afford to be this petty with their standards in the dating market. Most of you cannot. Most of you women think that you have room to be this picky about every single aspect of a man. This guy is 5'9". Most men in society are 5'9". He was right. He said, I'm average height. He looks down the list he sees men basically his same height. What the truth probably is you probably pop because of his teeth. Just, I don't know. Shoot straight. It's all good. Men, we can handle rejection. Can you?
I mean, I'm about 5'10" with these on, though.
yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
And we got to pop back over here.
It's all
Your
right,
name and
brother.
age?
Don't worry about her.
I'm
You don't need
Sammy.
her.
I'm 30.
Sammy, what do you do?
I fund people's businesses anywhere from 50K to 200K, and I
Man,
fix
it's
people's
like
credit.
5'9" is basically all of us.
So why'd you end up
It's
popping your balloon?
annoying.
The height thing. You were talking about height, and if that's a deal breaker for you, then you know.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
I appreciate you though. You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
All right. Now, is he someone that is your type?
I do like hair, so like you're not unattractive, like you are attractive. It was between you or him though, so like yeah. But,
Yeah,
okay.
I thought so.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we now have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, what like are your goals or like aspirations like that you have like currently for yourself in life?
Okay. Let's start here first. Name and age.
My name is Walter. I'm 32.
And Walter, what do you do?
I'm a plumber, and also I own a TV mounting business. I mount TVs if anybody needs a TV mounted in the valley.
All right, and then to go ahead and answer her question. And now the question was,
Like, what are your goals and aspirations like?
Currently, right now, just expanding the plumbing business I'm into. I've been doing it for about 4 years. Essentially, in about 5 to 10 years, I have a goal to build up more clientele to sell it, and just kind of sit back from there, and hopefully I have it from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, all right. Over here, your name and age.
Yeah, my name is Jesse Laprati. I'm 31.
And Jesse, what do you do?
I'm a Grammy Award-winning songwriter. I'm a singer and an artist, yeah.
What song you won the Grammy for?
I wrote Moonlight on a Chris Brown 11:11 album, so his second Grammy, so.
Shouts out to Chris Brown. I actually just heard that album, and I had just heard that record. And shouts out to you. It's a really good record. You're a very talented person. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, and just to answer her question.
Yeah, so, I mean, music, that's my thing. That's my goals and aspirations. As you can see, I'm achieved something that not many have achieved. But for me, that's like not even something that like, that's like the bottom of the barrel for me. And it's crazy to say that, but you know, I'm an artist first. So, you know, just keep doing what I'm doing and just growing in that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Your name and age?
My name is Franzi. I'm 33.
Okay, and Franzi, what do you do?
I'm an aviation technician.
And to go ahead and answer her question.
So just continue with my aviation career. And then I do have a real estate business that I want to grow and keep pursuing while I'm, in my aviation career. Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. And let's go down here. Your name and age, and what do you do?
My name is Kevin, and I'm the owner of Flex Flooring Remodeling LLC.
And how old are you again?
I'm 31 years old.
31. Okay, if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
So basically, I want to eventually expand my business into different states, starting with Florida and Atlanta. I also do a little acting on the side, so just work on my acting career and as far as just getting my business expanded throughout the United States.
Okay. Okay.
And we did get a pop back here. All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Oh man, she is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Okay. For me, I'm more of a man, you put me in a bad spot.
You're the one that popped.
Right. I have to be honest though too, right? Just too much of the makeup, the contacts, the tracks. This is just too much for me. I what am I really getting? I guess I wouldn't know. I see.
Now, he said something very profound right there. He said, "What am I even getting?" He said, "What am I even getting?" Ladies, this is what we talk about when we say, when y'all are saying to us, who are you all to tell us about makeup and whatever? I'll tell you who we are. We're the people who actually make relationships or marriages happen. Y'all are so ahead of yourself. You women are realizing you guys don't create relationships or marriages. Men create them, right? And if you want to be a part of it, we'll let you be a part of it. If we don't, you won't. So what we have to say matters. It's that simple. You can argue all day long all you want. Nobody cares. What we have to say matters. It doesn't matter that we don't know shit about makeup or foundations or blush and all that bullshit either. What matters is that we're the ones who have to decide if you get to come to our house or not. You see? So, back to what I said again. He says, how do I even know what I'm getting? How do I even know what I'm getting? Do you women think that we're going to let you guys walk outside without your real face, without your real hair, without your real eyes, and we're going to just be like, yep, come home. You know, we'll discover who you really are later. No, it's a ripoff and it's a lie. I like the cowboy.
This is just beautiful, but then it's like there's a lot of it. So it's like when we go
Too
home,
much for you.
Too much for
kind
me.
of. Okay.
But you're gorgeous. I like your smile and your lips and all that.
Thank you.
I apologize.
No, you don't apologize.
Don't
Like,
apologize
there's nothing
for
to
it.
apologize for.
Now look at her face when he apologized to her. I told you guys, it's better to just be an asshole than apologize to a woman because listen, they don't like it. It kills attraction. Look at her face when he apologized. It was like somebody gave her something nasty to eat.
I like your smile and your lips and all that.
Thank you.
I apologize.
No, you don't apologize. Like, there's nothing to apologize for.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Women don't want to hear you saying I'm sorry all day, fellas. It's gross. It looks like you care about what the hell they're talking
really,
about. They don't want you to care about what they're talking about.
He is attractive, but I don't know. I don't think you have hair probably under, or like a short cut, maybe.
I'm bald.
Yeah, no.
Look at you. Look at you. He's got hair. You were looking for something to shame him. You were looking for something to shame him because you can't handle rejection because he had a justifiable reason to reject you too. It isn't like he rejected you because he thought you were a bitchy woman or something. He rejected you because you're not rocking you. You're here presenting something that isn't really you. And he was very respectful. And in return, you look for an opportunity to try to shame him or like, oh, you probably don't have any hair. That's just so cheap. Then he takes his hat off. Come to find out, he's got a full head of hair. His hairline is like he's 16 years old. Grow up, man.
Not really. But like you're a decent height. Like, you know, you're not an unattractive man.
Yeah, 6'4".
Okay.
And 2. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Dig it a pop down there. Uh-oh. The one that got his balloon back.
goodness.
Here we go. Why'd you end up popping?
So you are extremely like beautiful, but you a little bit too tall for me. I like about 5'6". You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
I love that you popped a guy for being who was the same height, and now you're getting popped because you're above average height for a woman, and that doesn't go well in the dating market for women. Women who are above average in height tend to not do so well. I love to see that karma already hitting you up.
I get you.
But you are beautiful though. But
it was kind of like one of them, like, but I wanted to hear more, so it's like,
yeah. But you are very beautiful though.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie.
So obviously you asked him to get his balloon back. So he's someone that's your type.
Much love to Jacob. Jacob says, makeup used to look good on ladies in the 90s, but now they wear so much like divas back. Yeah.
I wanted to hear a little bit more because when he first started talking, it was
Thanks for
just
that,
like,
Jacob.
okay, like, you know, I wanted to know a little bit more about him. So it's like, I think it's a fair thing. Like, yeah, the pop was okay.
Got it. All right. Thank you. Okay. We've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. Do y'all have children?
Okay. Do they have children and?
Like, do y'all have children and like kind of what's the relationship with like the mother if y'all do? If not, then, you know, like, is it closure? Or, like, y'all still kind of, what's going on?
Okay. Do you have any kids?
She did not like eye contact when she asked that. I feel like she was speaking to my soul. Yeah, I have a 7-year-old son.
Okay.
Yeah, the relationship with his mother, it's just like he lives in South Carolina. I live in Los Angeles, so I travel back like once a month to see my son. It's better to be in LA to do my music and chase my dreams for him. But we're just me and her cool. You know, she hits me up whenever he needs anything, right? You know, vice versa. But yeah, it's no drama, nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And what about over here?
No kids.
Oh, no kids. Okay.
Do you have any kids?
I have a son.
You have
Yeah,
a son,
I do have
okay.
a son.
And how old is he?
He is 4. He will be 5 this year.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Any questions for her?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over here.
Just like the same thing she asked, like what's the situation like with his father?
We have a very good co-parenting relationship. He has a very good dad. We don't have like any drama, any issues with each other. We live separately, like, and we co-parent like very effectively. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Can I ask another question? So, where you live?
I live in Houston, Texas.
Houston. Okay. Wait, how many questions do I got?
How many do you have?
Okay, so like, are you wearing contacts?
Yeah.
I want to see what your eyes really look
They're
like.
brown.
Though. They're brown.
Yeah, they're brown.
Nah, you fired. Yeah.
Thank you.
Dang. But like, how long is your real hair?
My hair is long. Like
that's a bad question. What?
I mean, I have long hair, but
oh God. I'm gonna go ahead and pop because I guess I'm asking bad questions. I'm sorry. But I want to see. My bad. No, you're not. I just feel like you're beautiful.
Thank you.
But like, I don't know. Like,
I get it. Like,
everything is set perfectly. Your teeth, your lips, the eyelashes, the hair, everything. I just kind of like piggybacking off that. I want to like see the real you. And I'm sure if we would have matched, I would have seen more of you. So yeah.
I get that. Yeah. Cool.
But nah, you got it.
Thank you.
Again, women dying hard because they will not present their true self and will not go natural. Black men been asking black women to go natural for a while. Been a lot of rebellion. A lot of people like, oh, we can do what we want to do. Our face, our choice, yada, yada, yada. You women who like look good or you're symmetrically doing okay and you got long hair and you're still willing to lose at makeup and hair, sad, borderline mental health, especially when you know you look all right without it. You just have to have it on. It's just that fun. It's that much fun to you to put on. Some of you women don't even put it on because you need it. You put it on because you're just having a good time. You enjoy it. It's like accessorizing, but men don't care. You got to think about the fact that men don't care about that. And some men don't want makeup all over their stuff. I remember I had a car once, and I remember there was this girl, and her makeup would be left in my car, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna have to get rid of her."
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right. Is he someone that's your type?
No, not initially. Oh. But he's very like, maybe like complexion wise.
Oh, see, that's light skinned people.
Girls
are
maybe
like
that.
A
complexion thing for me.
Okay.
But
that's fine.
No.
Just that. Okay.
I feel like I don't have the privilege of asking any more questions because I popped.
Yeah,
so.
you popped.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then we did get another pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It's the whole kid thing for me. So typically I don't mind the kid. You know, I've dated women. I have the kid, but usually around 8 and under, it's the
Too young.
The woman usually she's still got a connection with her baby daddy.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the reason.
Is this like a stereotype, or is this like just like something that you know for a fact?
Oh, this is some things I've experienced
in your past.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you and your baby daddy live in the same town?
No, we don't. We live in completely separate cities.
Okay.
That does not guarantee that you are not still emotionally attached to that man. But I'm not saying that you are still emotionally attached to the father of your child. You probably aren't, but I'm just saying you guys living in different states or cities doesn't guarantee that. So you didn't just like demove. Like that wasn't you didn't do nothing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's the whole because
it's stereotype of having a kid,
so
and
I typically like to.
Well, the stereotype wasn't created from nothing, ma'am. A lot of the times, you women be going back to y'all baby daddies, right? And sometimes it's the right choice. Most of the time, it's the right choice. He's just saying, like, most of us guys have been in these situations. We've all dealt with single mothers before, especially in our younger 20s. We make these mistakes. We deal with women who are single mothers, who have younger children. We break up with them 2 years later. They back with the dude, or not even a year, maybe sometimes not even 6 months later. They're already back with the guy who they had a child with. It has a lot to do with familiarity, comfortability, the fact that they already had a child with the guy, not wanting to go backwards from that. This is a lot.
To go
I
with
completely
somebody
understand.
that has a kid that's older.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is why women also don't like. Sorry about that, everybody. This is why women don't like men listening to podcasts. Also, like this one or anywhere where men are like speaking about dating in a more scientific or strategic approach is because they didn't count on men coming back to the dating market and asking them questions they never heard asked before, asking how many fathers they are fathering all their children. Guys are asking women their age more than they ever have to figure out if they're fertile enough to meet their requirements. Guys are saying words like qualify or not qualify more than they ever have. And it's just, again, men, we're supposed to be in the dating market completely thoughtless meatheads who only want to stick our peen in something warm. We're not supposed to have boundaries and standards about the way we think about women, fellas. Because who they think you are is who you are when you're lusting after a girl on Instagram or when you're turning your head and watching a girl with a big booty run by in the beach. She thinks that's solely who you are. That's the biggest issue.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No, not really.
Okay.
But like,
why not?
Maybe a little older, not really. But see, like the age isn't really a big deal for me. Maybe just like appearance-wise, like how he came. But no, like I get that. Yeah, as far as the kids.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
For sure.
All right, well, that is all of the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming
Yes, thank you so
on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Now, ma'am, if I could rate you, I probably would rate you above a 6. Without the makeup, probably more than likely. I don't even, like, you died hard because you were afraid to present your true self, and your true self wasn't even that bad. Go home, realize that you lost here, not because you weren't good enough. You lost here today because you didn't present yourself in the best way. And you've discovered something about men. We want to see who you really are. We don't care who you want to present yourself as. We care about who we wake up to. We care about who you are when you step out of the shower. That's who we care about. So do better next time.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Okay, here we go.
My name is Mia.
Mia, how old are you?
30.
30. And what do you do?
Thanks. Dang. So I am the owner of Millionaire Maine.
I own 2 companies.
It is a luxury hair care line and grooming services. So I'm a celebrity barber and local barber.
Condescending to me either, because yes, I am a 12
Now, what are some
woman.
things that you do for fun?
So I'm adventurous, so I like things like jet skis. I enjoy reading. I love live music, music in general. So like we can sit in the car and go playlist to playlist, like song for song. Yeah, that's pretty much
Okay.
it.
What do you look for in a man?
Oh,
go ahead.
and I love comedy. I love to laugh.
Comedy, okay.
Yes.
All right, and what do you look for in a man?
Someone that's very confident within himself, especially with my career. Someone that has faith, so like a leader, a natural born leader. I love that. A family man, and just someone that's just ready to build. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, and now what are some deal breakers?
Oh my God. So deal breakers are just.
Now, she said someone that's ready to build. I hear this more with entrepreneur women more than anything. And I want to make things very clear for a lot of you women out there. We're not looking to build with you. We're not looking to be your little business partners or whatever. I get it. Society lied to you and told you to care about a bag and to focus on your bag, level up, be your best self and your best woman. Men, we just simply do not care.
I'm here to tell you right now.
We don't care, and we couldn't care if we wanted to. We just simply don't care about whatever it is you have going on business-wise. So since that's the case, we don't really care to want to build with you. Like, we don't think about women that way. We don't look at women and say, okay, I make $100,000 a year. You know, it would be awesome if I could find a woman who also is just as busy as I am and consumed and is stressed and close to a breakdown as I am. And I'll bring her in, and we'll just be busy and stressed and overwhelmed together. And there'll never be any food cooked because we're both busting ass. Our house will be stanking and molded because both of us are hitting it 80 hours a week to try to become the best entrepreneurs or whatever the hell it is we do for our 100K a year. Like, I know that women, in your mind, you've convinced yourself that there's some boss out there who's thinking this way. I'm here to tell you, you played yourself, or feminism played you. Whoever told you to find value in your independence outside of men, they played you. They played you because we're not looking, that it contradicts who we are as creatures. We're not choosing to rebel against this. It's natural to rebel against a woman who's putting too much emphasis on her own business stuff and stuff like that don't have anything to do with the man. We are not looking to build with y'all. I get it. You're proud of yourself. But 9 times out of 10, at the end of the day, I'm going to end up having to pay for everything, more than likely. Or it'll be like silently expected that I will. So it's just, y'all need to stop with this let's build together crap. Eventually, who's going to have the bulk of the financial responsibilities? Eventually, that person needs to be focused on a bag and independence and stuff like that. Not the person who's going to be, over the duration of the long period of the relationship, just be receiving benefit and being taken care of. That's not how it works. Okay.
Just lack of humor, like a very dry energy. I don't want to be serious all the time. I'm serious at work. I love laughing.
Yeah.
I also want, like, I don't like a man that is like doing too much, you know? So like, I feel like if you're him, you should know that, like, you don't have to say too much when you go into a room. Like, you know.
I got you.
Yeah. So the confidence is huge. And just someone that is like, just be you.
I think she said that she was 33, but a lot of people did not believe that she was 33 when this aired. They didn't believe it on MTR's live stream. I'm pretty sure MTR didn't believe it. That's why she got upset. But ma'am, if you don't look 33, you just don't look 33. A few of the men on the panel, I think, are going to say she doesn't look 33. She's going to get pissed. Here it comes.
Okay.
Like, that's my biggest thing. Just be you.
All right. So we did get a couple pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there, see why
Oh,
they ended
yeah.
up popping. Let's start here.
And before we get into the next lineup, I just want to say shouts out to Ron C. Waits. Long time. On the 1st of the month, on the 1st of April, he dropped $50. He donated $50 to the show. He does every single month on the 1st. He donates $50 to the show. Just want to say that I appreciate you, support you. I see your contribution to the show. You're probably our most consistent donor over time. Much love. Thank you. Just wanted to say that. Love, Ron.
Next to me. All right. Your name and age.
I'm Sammy. I'm 30.
And Sammy, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because if we were out somewhere, I wouldn't necessarily approach.
Okay.
That's all.
And that's okay. That's fine. Thank you.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. And why not?
Well, pretty much the same thing he said. Yes. Yeah. Just not my type.
That's fair.
So thank you.
Your name and age.
She's already bubbling.
My name is Walter, and I'm 32.
Hey, Walter.
Walter, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I guess to piggyback off of what he said, if we were being out, and I wouldn't, I guess, initially walk up and talk to you. So I wouldn't want to waste your time like
And
that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Please don't.
especially, and yeah, you're looking for something more serious. So hopefully somebody down here is.
Hold on, wait, ma'am. You don't say please don't when it's a hypothetical situation. Like, sometimes you women's head is so far up your ass and you're so unaccustomed to rejection that you're hostile. You're just hostile. You're like, please don't. It's like, ma'am, he's talking about a hypothetical that he wouldn't have wanted to approach you. You don't have to stop someone who's already made the decision that they don't want you. You're making a fool of yourself because you can't control your attitude. I gotta see that shit again because in the name of audacity, we've never seen anything like this.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I guess to piggyback off of what he said, if we were being out, and I wouldn't, I guess, initially walk up and talk to you. So I wouldn't want to waste your time like
And
that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Please don't.
especially, and yeah, you're looking for something more serious. So hopefully somebody down here is for you.
You said someone more serious?
Yeah, I think you're looking for something more serious. So hopefully somebody down here is more for you. That's what you said at the end. You're looking to build and to create.
Isn't that why we're here?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay,
sure.
thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
me, yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right.
You probably just got a balloon pop because of your nasty ass attitude. More than likely. You're down there badgering somebody, and the only reason he didn't say anything wrong, he's just not interested, and you can't deal with it. And now you're like questioning his motives for being on the show and so on and so forth and whatever. You obviously said you were acting like it would be a waste of your time for him to approach you, even though he already said he wouldn't. You're like, oh, please don't act like that would be something you wouldn't want because he already said he wouldn't. You're very childish. Very childish. The men can already see that you're combative. Like, I would not want to be around you all the time. You be threatening me and wanting me to leave because I'll be eager to show you how much I don't care about nothing you're talking about. Or about your stupid ass stinking attitude. I'm one of them bitch who you talking to kind of guys. What you thought this was? Nobody care about none of them little. I don't care how many fades you hand out in Atlanta.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, and why not?
I like my skin tone darker.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, it's because you're losing because of everything you do and say. You're losing because of everything you do and say. And I must say, if your preference truly is just dark-skinned men who are closer to your tone, which is your prerogative, I guess, right? Why the bitterness about the light-skinned cowboy not wanting to approach you? Once you realized that he wouldn't have wanted to approach you in a hypothetical scenario, you should have been. You aren't my type anyway, blah, blah, blah. But and you didn't even have to have that energy. You just wouldn't have. I just don't believe you would have been so maliced in rejection had had this been true that you're not open to lighter men. I think you were open to him until you realized he didn't want you, and now it's your job to act as if he never had a chance. Come on, lady. Come on, man. You're 33. You're already past the damn wall. You don't have room. Like, a lot of times women don't realize when they've run out of time to have the bravado of a 21-year-old who still has 8 years to play in the dating market. You're 33. You don't have any years to play anymore. You don't even have years to work on yourself, like women say. You just have to get results as fast as you can before it's too late. You don't even get to take 2 years off for therapy. You got to keep dating. So now you have to fix your attitude, and you don't even get to take a break and sit on the bench. So, good luck.
Let's go over your name and age.
Yeah, I'm Jesse Laprati. I'm 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Jesse, obviously, we saw you popped when she said that comment.
I mean, I'm a light guy, but she seemed like I might be dark enough.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a deal breaker. You're absolutely handsome.
Oh, okay,
but
thank you.
That's just
You're
my
beautiful
preference.
too. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep it on the floor, but yeah, nah.
Of course he is.
You're gorgeous though. Are those real eyes?
Next caller.
Oh man, that's the second contact.
You paid for him. Very, very black woman response of you. Like, that was very typical of a black woman to just be like, oh, I paid for him, so they are my eyes. You know, that's not what he meant, dummy. Stop playing. Stop playing around. And what's funny is women, you guys are always saying you don't want liars, you want men who are honest, so on and so forth. What if a guy was renting a Lambo and like he said that he owned it, but really he was renting it, but he said that he owned it, and you dated him under the understanding that he really owned a Lamborghini. And not that that's the only reason why you dated him, but you know that has something to do with his attraction point. And then then all of a sudden he's trading it out for a station wagon the next month. Going back to who he really is. You would feel ripped off. Men have every right. When we get to when we get to the crib, you pop your hair, face, and eyes out, and it's not real. At what point are you women just borderline cosplaying and like you guys don't even present your real selves? You're walking filters. If you don't have your real eyes, real makeup temperature, real makeup shade, your hair is straightened to something unnatural even, it's just, again, how does one truly even know what he's getting himself into? People don't want to wake up, people don't want to go to sleep with you and then wake up with your brother. That's what happens. Some of y'all don't know y'all look more like your brother without the makeup than you ever would without it. And it's just, again, like, what are you going to do? Okay, let's get back into this, y'all.
I don't got a problem against contacts. Don't think that.
I literally can't see. So if I'm going to have big eyes, as we can see, they're going to be brown for sure.
Okay, no, I feel it.
So, yeah.
I got you. Well, you got it, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
I think he's handsome. Yeah, I think he has a nice smile.
Thank
for
you.
sure. Yeah.
You too. Yeah, thank you.
All right, your name and age.
My name is Jay, and I'm 31.
Okay. Jay, why did you end up hopping Air Below?
It just was an initial attraction. Like bro said, I probably wouldn't approach if I seen you out, but I think you are attractive, just not my type.
Thank you, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate the honesty.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Why not?
Well, height, and
That'll go be the story.
initially this is addressed to impress, so I'm just it's not given.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine.
Nice outfit for streetwear though.
Yeah, appreciate you.
She is right. She's right. You're making me have to agree with the hyena. She's right. A lot of y'all, and this is just general for black men, just in general in life. We don't. My father used to say something very profound to me when I was a young kid. It stuck with me my whole life. It's a time and a place for everything. And again, I just don't think a lot of black people in general, I don't think we know the time nor the place for the appropriateness of certain attire. That's why you can be at a gas station and it's like on some Daquan Tyrone shit. Go anywhere around the country and where there are gas stations, there are black women with bonnets, sports bras, and leggings on. That's mental health, people. Like, again, the fact that we usually do not ever know the time nor the place in regards to how we're supposed to be presenting ourselves as black men. It's an issue. It doesn't mean that we're cooked and we're finished and we have no hope and it's just we're just done for. This is actually a very small critique that can make so much difference in a man's life. And I mean so much of a difference. Not just if you're visible from a marketing standpoint, but even in a personal standpoint, how much better you can feel when you know you're doing your best. A lot of black men think J's, ripped jeans. I be seeing you guys coming up to schools representing your kids dressed like this. And again, nothing wrong. You're an active father. You're doing what you got to do. But I'm here to tell y'all, and a lot of black people, representing other people in your family, your children, it extends far beyond just showing up. You should care about the way you present yourself. I just don't see a lot of black men dressing like men anymore. I see a lot of 30-plus-year-old men dressing like how I see the kids at my son's school dressing. I got a son that's 17. I see grown men dressing like his friends every day. Sometimes walking into the bank or maybe into like the city, the county city building, business, like serious, going to go talk to a lawyer. And they're in ripped jeans. It's just, come on. I don't even like this chick, but she's right. We got to tighten up just a little. And it's not like there's never a place and there's never appropriate. Like if you're going to a fight, a concert, an event, like a comedy show, stuff like that. There are so many environments where this is the appropriate attire, not this one. You're trying to hook a woman who you're trying to hook a mate, and you know that it's a formal event. Arlette markets it as a formal event. I feel sorry for no man who comes on who was invited to a formal event rocking Jordans and ripped jeans, a t-shirt, and a fitted cap. You deserve whatever you get. These women deserve to not give you a chance. You earn the right to be left out. I do not think a lot of these women popped on you today just because you have messed up teeth and because you're short. A lot of it was because you looked the least serious. And here's where we start losing viewers. Because again, black men have a hard problem with accountability too. We're not supposed to tell them to take the do-rags off. We're not supposed to tell black men to stop wearing ripped jeans like a little ass kid. We're not supposed to tell black men to stop wearing all these damn Jordans. Jordan don't give a damn about you, wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire, nigga. He don't care about you. My bad, y'all. I'm not supposed to say anything to black men. We're just supposed to come here every week and make the seat of black women hot and make sure that the men sit on cool seats.
Look good as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So would you wear this like for a first date?
I probably would because this is more of my style. But yeah, I probably would. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. And we got one more down over here. All right, your name and age?
My name is Kevin, and 31 years old.
All right. Kevin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think she's very. How old are you? You said 30?
30, yes.
You just look like, I don't know, you look like you pushing about 40 to me, but you look good though.
Not too much.
Nah, 40? Just like older than 30, but you look good though. But you look like kind of older though. Like I love your outfit, I love the hips. You feel me? You beautiful, all that, but you just seem like a little bit older. You don't seem like you're 30 years old. I'm sorry.
It's called mature, honey.
No, ma'am. It's called you don't look fucking 30. It's called you just don't look 30. It's called you just don't look 30. You don't look 30. You look closer to 40. And he wasn't rude right there. You said don't do too much. He wasn't rocking you. I'm a comedian. I know if he was trying to roast you. He wasn't trying to roast you. He was keeping it real. And all the other men were thinking it. He's just the only one who had the balls to say it. That's why this guy will receive the worst of her. Because he had the gall. He had the audacity to actually keep it a buck with her about where she is and what she's got going on. She probably has never. She's talking to hundreds of men on a weekly basis being a barber, and probably none of them have been honest with her. That's why the podcast game and the balloon pop reaction game is so important. Because some of you women will never experience a man on an honest level unless you see him in a real world dating scenario, or if you hear him expressing himself honestly somewhere off the ball, somewhere where it isn't a real life situation. Most of the time. Ma'am, you don't look 30. You can do that little Nicki Minaj hair and all that other stuff. Doesn't matter. You don't look 30. Talking about, it's called maturity. No, it's called you look too mature for where you are. If you actually are 30, you look more mature than 30. That's what he said. And that is true. There's this segment of the show that I'm getting ready to start. And believe it or not, it's actually inspired by someone who I once got in sort of like a beef with on YouTube to start my career off. It was inspired by Corey Holcomb. I must admit, I'm going to start doing a men advocacy bar of the week. Anywhere on the internet, not of the week, maybe every show. Every show, we're going to start doing an announcements portion of the show. But every show, we're going to do a bar of the week. Anywhere something profound is said about dating and relationship conversations, men advocacy, or relationships, marriage. Corey Holcomb said something so profound the other day when somebody was trying to come down on him about his views and they were trying to call him a misogynist and so on and so forth. I think it was Kendra G. He was coming down on Kendra G. Corey Holcomb said, and this is the bar of the week. This nigga said, I'm worse than a misogynist. I'm honest. And I know that that's a very short quote, but it's such a powerful. It's probably worse to be an honest man in society than to be what women Webster Dictionary would describe what a misogynist is. The Webster Dictionary definition of what a misogynist is. It's probably worse to just be an honest man, to say what you truly feel about what your experience is. There's an argument that it's probably worse to be truly authentic about what you feel, about what goes on in the dating market. He said, I'm worse than a misogynist. I'm honest. Whoa. Whoa. Because it speaks to, it so briefly yet so eloquently sums up the condition that men are in when it comes to who we're allowed to be, what we're allowed to say, what standard we're supposed to not have or have, what we're supposed to accept, what we're exposed, even though we couldn't care about a woman's money, even if we wanted to, they still think we should. That's harassment. We can't help that we don't care about your degree or the money you earn. But we're expected to. So when Corey Holcomb says, I'm worse than a misogynist, I'm honest. It's been like 3 days since I heard it, and I'm still like, damn, that was heavy. One of the worst things you can do in society nowadays, men, is to just simply share your honest opinion. One of the most risky and challenging things to do as a man in dating and relationships is just to share what you truly feel about dating and relationships, where you really are, how you really feel about women. That's probably more risky than what they call a misogynist.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
Very
like,
mature,
you
very
are very
grown
mature.
woman.
Yeah, you giving grown women, but
Thank
you just
you.
like, I don't know, you giving kind of like
I just
borderline
turned
auntie
30.
though. Like, to me, I don't
Did you say
know.
borderline what?
Auntie borderline.
Dang,
like,
not TT.
it's borderline though, but I'm sorry though. Man.
Dang, okay.
I just gotta keep it 100.
Okay.
Now, is he someone that's your
auntie.
type?
I think he's gorgeous. Yes, I do think he's fine.
Thank you,
Yeah,
appreciate
but
that.
Not me being auntie though.
I'm
that's
just
crazy.
saying. I'm just listen. I told myself like
I am
was
an auntie though, so that's fine.
See, I knew it. See, yes,
All
I knew it was something.
Thank you. Let's head back.
That is crazy.
Okay, we have 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so first things first, do you have children?
Mm-hmm.
And if you have children, what are 3 values that you want to instill into your children?
Okay. Start over here. Name and age first.
Franzi, 33. Okay. No children.
No children. Okay.
Do you still want to hear the 3 values that he would?
Yeah. If you had children, what would be the values?
I'd say educate them. I mean, I don't have any kids, so I mean,
Right.
usually I'll plan for this type of stuff, you know.
Okay.
Which means like educate them on what?
But just like life skills. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
What else? Raise them right. Teach them the ins and outs of life. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
What about over here? Any kids? And first, your name and age.
Kevin, 33. Yes, I have children.
How many kids?
6. But what I would instill with them, be you at the end of the day, especially with how social media is now. They portray reality. So be you at the end of the day, be respectful, and have communication.
Okay. That's good.
Do you have any kids?
I do.
You do?
I have
Okay.
2 kids.
2 kids,
Yeah.
and how old are they?
11 and 8.
Okay.
So that means I got 4.
4.
So that means it balance out.
What?
You got 6.
It balance out.
I don't know if the math. You said you got 6. I got 2.
Right.
How's it 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you? I don't know, brother. I don't know where you learn math, but me and Arlette are trying to figure it out. She's got 2. You got 4. I mean, you got 6. She got 2. That means you're gonna. That's gonna be 8 children. I don't know what you're talking about. Balance. You're thinking about balance. You need to be thinking about addition. Don't subtract shit. Much love to Amazement 17. Says haven't caught a live in a while. Been grinding. He took the Cash App sponsor spot. $20. Much love, Amazement 717. That's decent money to take home on a justifiable day. That wouldn't be bad. I'll take it. Much love, Amazement 17. You one of them ones, bro. All right, let's continue.
Okay, guys. Any questions for her?
So you said you have 2 kids?
I do, yes.
How many baby daddies?
1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you and your baby daddy live in the same town?
No, I don't.
Okay. Where does he stay?
Minnesota.
Okay, and you?
I live here in Phoenix.
Okay.
I live in Phoenix.
Okay. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay.
So, any questions over here? I don't know if we should even. Are the 6 kids okay with you?
I'm gonna let you pop it. If not, can you pop? Oh, you dropped yours.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pop.
That's okay.
Okay. We'll be back to you. We're over here. So, Claire, I saw you make a little face when he said 6. Just want to see if that's okay with you.
To be quite honest, it's not. That's a lot of kids. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're a great father, but 6 kids, my 2 kids, we got cheaper by the dozen
We can be
in
a
a
Brady
family
Bunch.
photo. Yeah, I'm not looking for the Brady Bunch.
Now, I can't say that I'm mad at women who don't want to be involved with a guy who has 6 children prior to being involved with her. But I will say, if a guy has 6 children and he can pay for you and your children, while he has those 6 kids, he can still pay for you and your children. It's not the same as your children. Your 2 children are still more of a liability than his 6, because the money was theirs first, and he took care of them, and they could turn around and take care of your 2 kids. It's not the same as if he had 2 kids and you had 6, because now he only has 2, and he was only paying for 2, and now he has to come in and now pay for 6 along with the 2 he already had. That's a different circumstance. But I get it. Women are trying to look at it the way that men look at it. But to be honest, it's not the same circumstance. So I just tell women to caution themselves and looking at men as if like they're baby mamas, because they're not looking to be paid for. They're looking to pay for things. So keep that in mind. You don't have to like him though.
Understand?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
thank
let you. She got a pick. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you.
Well,
Let you pop it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it for you.
All right.
Well, I guess I saw the balloons.
No, but is he someone that was your type though?
He's handsome, but again, you know, my skin tone are darker. So, not that I'm like a colorist, but it's just my preference. But you have a nice, gorgeous beard.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And I like the outfit for sure.
All right, so you ended up popping as well. Why so?
It's just the amount of kids.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Alrighty. So, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like the way you carry himself. I like your beard. I like the way you look me in my eyes. That's good. But hey, your preference is your preference, so that's totally fine. My kids are my kids. So
For sure. That's real.
yeah. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
That's real.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Woman disqualified at lying at age and nasty ass attitude. Let's move on.
Okay, so I love powerlifting. That's like my go-to. I train Muay Thai.
You train what?
I train Muay Thai. I don't know. I really like to draw. I'm not good at it. I like hiking and being in nature.
Javar Savage sent $20. He says, for creamsicle suit, seemed like he was homeschooled.
I don't know, just like vibing.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
Thanks, Javar. Much
I don't know,
love.
definitely.
Thank you, brother.
I'm more of a personality girly,
Okay.
so like you have to be funny and like enjoyable
Halfway
to
to
be
go,
around,
y'all.
and not like too serious, but like also have your life together. So like not too unserious. But yeah, I'm a personality girly, so I can't really like it's not that tangible.
Okay. Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
Needs therapy or not currently in therapy. I really value someone who can look intrinsically and understand themselves. If you can't communicate, if you immediately get upset and block me or disappear,
I beg your pardon?
gotta go.
Okay.
If you're not into anything,
Whoa. Now, every time I've ever dated a woman and she's just like, I don't know, every guy who dates me, for some reason out of nowhere, I end up getting blocked. Anytime I hear that, 9 times out of 10, the woman was the reason for it. Like, guys just don't, you don't get blocked by almost every guy you date and you aren't the reason for it. Why are you guys blocking you? I saw ratchet girls used to talk to me like this. And I am the ratchet whisperer because I was not always living my life right. They would. They'd be like, I just want a guy who ain't gonna give up every time he get pissed off. I'd be like, why are you always pissing everybody you date off? Like, why do you have these clauses? Like, I just need a guy who can hang in there. Like, I'd be like when I can't be dealt with, it's like, why are there times where you can't be dealt with? I was like, ugh. It was starting to be the beginning of me just realizing, like, ooh, I might like ratchet women, but this isn't gonna work out for the long term. What about when I'm ready to get married? Much love to Robert. Robert says, coming in a little late, Jacksonville in the building. Happy Friday to the Godson, and you folks keep rolling in the chat. Much love, Robert. How you doing, man? Let's get back into it. Thanks, brother.
like you don't have to necessarily be a power lifter, but like play basketball or like go for a hike, just something like take care of yourself to some extent. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
I guess I do know actually. So.
All right, we got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age?
I'm Sammy. I'm 30.
Okay, Sammy, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're beautiful. I think you have a great aesthetic, and you have great energy. I do think you're a little bit all over the place for me. I think there's just a lot going on and pulling you in different directions. I would like my girl to be a little bit more focused and centered in different ways.
Blame them.
Also, like one of the statements that you made, I didn't understand. You said you didn't want somebody to automatically like block you or when and it's like, why are people blocking you?
Right. Why are people even blocking you?
Like, I don't know. Like, so I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot for me personally. But I think you're gorgeous and I think you're great.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I don't really have a type though. I'm like more personality, but it's like I'm not unattracted to you.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good. Thank
And
you.
I like the sunglasses.
Thank you.
Indoors is crazy, but I like the sun.
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Walter, and I am 32. And I popped my balloon because the whole outfit. I'm not feeling that jacket, and then the.
It's my favorite jacket.
See, yeah, that's yeah. And then it kind of initially kind of like, why are people blocking you? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on for you to even make that statement? So that must mean something's going on. And I do also think you're like great energy, but like more like jittery, like jitty.
Feel like you play too much. Remind me of Aquarius women. Not to get all into the zodiac signs. Just trying to make a distinction. Yeah, it just seems like you play too much.
You know, and which is cool, but it just ain't for me. You know, I'm like more chill.
Okay. All right. So,
oddly enough, I am very like all
love,
over the
Demita.
place. I have high energy. I love just talking, just like live, laugh, love, unironically,
Sure.
ironically enough. But I do tend to end up with guys who are more reserved and kind of like the opposite of me. I don't know, maybe I just like gravitate towards the balance, but I do understand why that would be the complete opposite of you and why that might not be like your vibe.
No, for sure. Yeah, you have great energy though and a great smile. So
Thank
good luck
you.
for sure.
and then let's go down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jay, and I'm 31.
And Jay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was the tattoos on the hands. I mean, I can't bring
These
that
are fire. You have lost your mind.
I just can't bring that home to my mama.
Can we like pause?
Now they look good. I'm pretty sure they look
What
good.
are
It's just I just can't bring it home to my mom's.
That's
you know?
crazy.
So
They're my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love those tattoos. I actually got like to speak to me being all over the place. I got them impulsively.
yeah.
I see why you get cut off now. People bring up stuff about what they mama care about, and you're like, that's crazy. Like, that's serious stuff. Black men take their mama serious.
all at once, and I just loved. I was literally planning out what I wanted
Much
while
love
they
to
were
Demita.
actively tattooing this because.
Wow.
But everything
Much
else
love to
looked good.
Demita.
on you.
She's a super
Everything
chat
else, your
sponsor.
smile,
Thank you.
your eyes,
Love
your
you,
hair,
Demita.
look good.
Thank
I like
you.
your outfit.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
And now is he someone that's your type?
I like probably not like off the bat, but I'm more of like a conversationalist. Like, so maybe like it's hard for me to say based. I don't judge people based off of like. Yeah, I'm really a personality girly.
For sure. For sure.
We did get a pop back here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jesse. I'm 31. Well, like, basically, like the last thing you said, I noticed you said like impulsively. So like, it made me think that you are a person that is very impulsive, and with that can, because I used to be really impulsive.
Yeah.
And so that just is a plethora of things that could go wrong, you know. I don't want to say that's the reason you maybe get blocked, or maybe you might do something impulsive. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. And I don't know, in your tattoos, I like them, but it's kind of giving me like, I don't know, I feel like you're like really are you into horoscopes?
No, I'm not like an astrology girly.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not into
but
that,
anyways, but it was mainly just the impulse thing. You're beautiful. I wish I could like see more of like your physique, because you say like powerlifter, so I'm assuming you got some like a nice physique, but I can't tell, because the jacket is cool though. But yeah.
What is it? Now, is he someone that's your type? I know you're a conversation, but you know, if he approached you, is that something you would go for?
I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
you're beautiful though. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got one more down there. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old.
Yeah, she looks mad
And,
crazy.
I popped because like your face card is super valid. It's just like not the fit, but the jacket. It's like I can't really see what you're working with. So it's like I don't know, and I kind of like my girl's like a little more like slim. You know what I'm saying? But you cute as hell though. But it's really just the jacket. It's like, I mean, the fit is cool, but I don't know why you put that jacket on though. You shouldn't have did that. You should have put that jacket on.
Okay, so I'll tell you why I put the jacket on. One of my friends told me that I'm looking super pale right now.
Pale?
And they said that I need like a pop of color because if I wore all black, it would be like tragic. So
It's not even the color of the jacket. It's just like it's super big. It's like a big ass jacket. Like
I'm into like more streetwear vibes, so like you probably wouldn't like my day-to-day outfit.
I mean that's cool, like on the day to day, but I don't know you, so I'm trying to get to know you. So I would want
You're
to see
trying
what
to get to know me by knowing what my body looks like.
I mean, of course.
Yes.
I gotta be attractive.
Yes. Grow the hell up. I can't stand you earthy. Man, I can't stand a lot of you earthy women. You women who live your life in the clouds. You make a sport out of staying away from the realities of life. And you think that you make the rules up. We will always be more physically attracted to you. And like, we'll always be more physical, touchy, look at you. We're always going to be more of that than we'll ever be emotional or any of your personality. Get over it. This is almost getting bored. Men are becoming bored of this. This is bored. This is boring. Like, we need to get past this stuff so that we can start having serious conversations of men and women. Like, it can't be taboo if we're into your body, if we're there for your body or not. That should go without saying. Like, duh, he's here because he likes the way I look. Okay, I got that established. Now, where do I go from here? If you guys don't even bare minimum accept men for who they are and what they're looking for and what they want, how are you supposed to have success with men? It comes back to everything that we talk about. If women don't care truly about what men desire in the dating market, how in the hell are they supposed to have success? If women in the dating market look at the things that men desire and go, you shouldn't desire that. You should desire this. And y'all wonder why men in the dating market are so unhappy with the new modern masculine broad and all her degrees? Maybe it's because the women suck this way. Now it's gotten so bad to where now women are like, I can't believe you care about the way my body looks and you want to date me. We're just supposed to just like them for them, right? Even though void of resources and strength and coordination, they wouldn't want anything to do with us.
To you initially, right?
If you had a balloon, I would.
Why? Because I want to see what your body look like?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
You're an idiot. That means you don't care about, like, this is so infuriating. You feminists just need to stay out of the dating market. We don't like y'all. Y'all are butchy, weird, nerdy broads we don't want nothing to do with. Leave us alone. You don't like men. Leave us alone. We don't want to deal with you either. If you don't like men for what men are, get the fuck away from us. This pisses me off so bad because you want a man's resources. You want his company, time, and energy, and possibly even sperm. But you don't like what he is. It's no different than the overweight woman who's like, you should not pay attention to the fact that I'm at a disadvantage where it matters most to you. You should not care for me. It's the arrogance behind it. It's the audacity that we should give a damn. It's ridiculous. And you're in the gym, so I know it's nice. You're borderline a evil woman because you know that your body is nice. You're powerlifting and all this other stuff. You probably got a nice body, and since you secretly hate men, you're like, you're gonna come and date me, go on dates with me, listen to all the boring shit that I got going on, make candles and all type of boring shit, and I'm gonna be wearing garb and fucking dashikis to making sure that you don't see anything that I got going on to see if you really like me. You are a terrible person. Terrible.
I'm saying, I mean, if I'm gonna be with somebody, I want to know what they look like, right?
I mean, okay.
So now, is he someone that's your type?
And it's giving Kevin Gates a little bit.
What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
a little
I think it's
bit.
Kevin though.
Okay, period.
Hold on, Kevin Gates is
So-
light skinned though.
Kevin Gates?
He's light skinned.
You like kind of resemble him a little bit.
He
It's not
got-
What the hell is going on? Ma'am, what in the Kamala Harris is going on? Do you even know who Kevin Gates is? This is almost worse than when like Kamala called Dr. Dre Snoop Dogg or some shit. What happened? Something happened like that. If you're out of touch with black culture, listen. It's all right. If you're unfamiliar with what we got going on, that's cool. But don't. It's like when you try hard, you die hard. Remember when Gabby Douglas, the gymnast, when she tried to hit the Dougie? It was awful. We all were like, no, Dad, no, Gabby. We couldn't stop her. She lost it. I don't know, man. I know I don't like you. I think some of you women just inherently just don't like men. But I'll be cool if you didn't like men and you wanted to stay away from us. That would be one thing. But women like you want to sit up in a man's face all day and you don't like what men really are. I can't stand you women. Be by yourself. Get a bunch of cats. Guys like you for what you look like. Get over it. This shit is angering. We like you for what you look like. We don't give a damn. Y'all personalities hardly can ever beat your bodies. That's how unfunny your stories are, how unfunny you are generally. You cannot outvalue your physicality when it comes to men. You are not that dope. Most of you women be coming on here talking about, I'm so funny. And it's like, who said you? Funny people have to deem you funny. You don't just call yourself funny. Why?
He got curly hair. Like I've never heard that.
So
That's
angry.
Kevin Gates.
I didn't
saying.
mean it.
No, I'm not taking it offense, but it's just like it's like me calling you like you giving Kelly Rowland a little bit. It's like, huh? And it'd be like, what? You see what I'm saying?
No.
Or if he said you're giving Lupita Nyong'o. Just somebody on the completely different like look spectrum than you. You're a silly woman. I'm angry because it's just like, I'm still stuck on the thing earlier. You're like, oh, I wish I had a balloon. I would pop you for caring about the thing every man who's ever existed has only cared about women. Women like you make me sick. You are some of the worst women in the dating market. I advocate for you women to eat dust. That's my pleasure. I need you to not do well in the dating market. You are a perpetrator. You're completely against men, but you want a man to come validate you. I don't like it. Now I'm gonna rub it in. We love looking at ass. That's our shit. We love it. And as we get older, we love it even more. We get more perverted. We don't even want to sleep with you. That's how perverted we get the older we get. We just take mental pictures all day. Chim chim, chim chim, chim chim, chim chim, chim chim, chim chim, just so that we can beat to it later. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because it's our prerogative and we can do that. Sometimes it can be some old lady boobs. We don't care. Sometimes we don't even have control. Sometimes we're ashamed at what we like. We're just like, oh, how am I looking at Granny bending over? Oh. Yeah, Granny, bend over and tie the motherfucking shoestrings. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal. We love cleavage, and y'all know we do. We love cleavage so much so, y'all know it. That's why y'all always fake adjusting your boobs. Like, oh, let me just fix this. Boing, boing, boing. And then we're just supposed to be sitting there acting like you didn't do that shit on purpose. We look at everything. We look at everything. We look at things we aren't supposed to. We look at everything.
I've seen things you've only seen in your nightmares.
Everything. That's why we don't even like going to the schools that day. A lot of men don't even like going near because we don't know what age anything is anymore. We're just because we look at everything. So we just stay away from schools. Good men we don't even go near. We don't even like driving around them. Because we don't accidentally see something and be like, damn, but it's a little kid. Like, because it's like our biology is ahead of us. We find out quickly our biology is ahead of us. It doesn't have a filtering system either. I just don't understand you women who think that there are men out there who rock with you for your personality. You're playing yourself. We don't like y'all like that. I can't believe he's supposed to want to date you off of your personality. That doesn't seem that awesome. You seem like one of those girls who joke around a little bit too much, talk a little bit too much, and eventually you just go psycho and start attacking. Yeah.
I can't catch these hands, but I sure can throw them.
All of that.
I hear you.
Yeah,
All right,
but
thank you.
you cool though. You cool though.
Okay, we've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question. We might as well stay over here. There's only these 2.
What do you look for the most or value the most in a partner?
I'll start with him and go back. Your name and age, and what do you value most or look for in a partner?
Kevin, 33. And what I'm looking most in a partner is communication. That's one thing that I learned. That's the foundation of any relationship, especially if it's long distance. At the end of the day, like if the communication is not there, I can see where a bunch of miscommunication, complications, anything along the relationship that can cause obstacles can come into play. So communication.
Okay. Name and age and answer to her question.
Franzi, 33. A woman who's, I'm looking for a woman who knows what she wants. You know, she got something going for herself. What else? She's got emotional intelligence. She knows what she wants. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Any other questions for the guys?
Yeah, what would you consider your biggest opportunity for personal growth?
Okay. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Monet.
Lord have mercy.
And
we
Monet,
must
how
stay
old are you?
focused, brothers.
I am
We
29.
must
29,
stay
and
focused.
what do you do?
I have my degree in mortuary science, and I have been a business owner for 8 years now.
Okay.
With multiple business, including beauty, digital marketing, and mindset coaching.
Okay, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I love adventurous things. So I love hiking, I love reading, I love writing, journaling. I love going out to eat. Of course, adventurous things like traveling to different countries and states.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
When it comes down to a man, I would say someone who is just down to earth, free spirit, someone who's genuine, just kind-hearted, and someone who knows his passion in his life.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I would say someone who's unethical and someone who does not know his purpose and passion in life, because it's like what you're waking up for. You know?
Right.
Like, what are you driven by?
Got it. Okay. All right, girl. So we have not got any pop balloons.
Okay.
Let me hand you a pick. Okay, hold on to that. And I am going to have you start off with popping 3 balloons.
This is challenging. You guys all look nice tonight. Thank you. How many?
3.
3 is crazy. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Nobody popped.
Okay.
That's a good sign.
Um.
I want to read some comments.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, let's start over here. Your name and age?
My name's Walter, and I'm 32.
Walter, why was your balloon unpopped?
I think I had to give it an opportunity to hear her out.
So she's someone that's your type?
Not initially, no.
Okay. Why not?
I just have a certain persuade, I guess, I think I look for in something, and I'm not gonna probably settle unless I get what I want.
Okay, all right. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because I had to choose 3 men.
Okay. And you chose him out of all of them. So why him?
Because he's more on the lighter side.
Okay.
Oh, I can't change that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. There's one more over here. Your name and age?
J30.
I'm noticing that that black men are just supposed to accept colorism in a way that black women are never ready to accept that preference. Black men, if they do prefer lighter women or prefer darker women, they have to keep it to themselves because they know they're going to be labeled a colorist. It's weird. Black women just get to say whatever they want to say. They get to say what skin color they're, and then void it, just completely immune. Interesting.
31.
Okay. And Jay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when she came out, she had the sweetest voice. Where you from?
Chicago.
Okay. I used to stay in Kankakee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm in Atlanta now, though. But she just had a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
I just got a sweet vibe out of her.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Why'd you end up popping
He
his?
does have a good vibe.
Because I had to choose 3 men. You're handsome, but just the height.
Golly, come on, bro.
If I didn't have to choose 3 people, I wouldn't have popped
So what
it.
you want, like 6'4", 6'5"?
Not necessarily, just someone taller than me
How tall are you, though?
with heels.
I think I got you, though.
When it came down to him, he had more inches.
Okay.
This is awful. This is awful. This is awful. This is awful. And I say that as somebody, everybody always thinks that I'm trying to put in my bid to like advocate for short men because I'm short myself. So that's why I have to disclose that I am above average in height. So that people don't think that I'm trying to low-key advocate for myself when I say this. This is just disgusting. This is just simply disgusting. Not that women prefer a man who's taller than them, but the fact that women who are shorter than men are coming up to them and saying, "Oh, you're too short." That's not it. That's against the rules. Because he already is in a better physical position to protect you than you can protect yourself because he is a bigger human being than you. You can go, "Oh, wow, I want a human who's bigger, a bigger version of bigger than me." It's like, no, that's not how it works.
Respect. Respect.
But you are handsome.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, love.
All right,
For sure.
thank you. All right, your name and age?
Franzi, 33.
Okay. And Franzi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear her out a little bit, to figure out what she about. She was, I like what she had to say. So, I just want to hear her out a little bit. That was it.
All right, sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I popped his balloon because I just didn't feel no chemistry when it came down to us.
What are you supposed to feel after 1 minute of knowing a person?
Okay, let's head on back. We've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so when it comes down to a disagreement between your significant other, how do you handle it? How do you deal with your emotions? How do you speak? Like, do you shut down? Do you speak on it? Do you use substance?
Okay, start here. Name and age and answer to your question.
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. So the answer to your question is, first you go to God. God is the center of our relationship. So we refer to what the Bible says first. So about this situation, or about how we can handle it, about how we should talk to each other, about how we should go about resolving the problem. So first we go to God in prayer if it's that serious. Now, there's some things we don't have to do that for, just little disagreements. But if there's something that's really big, then that's something that we should do. So that's how I would start. And
now, just knowing black women. Now, imagine if you were dealing with a black woman and she's suspecting that you're cheating and she's really upset and she's fiery the way that black women typically get. It could almost be a hostile or dangerous situation for a black man under those circumstances. And imagine a guy's just like, baby, don't worry about that. Hold on. Let's go to prayer. Like, give me your hands, babe. Don't focus on that bitch. Don't pay. Like, she's just trying to fuck everything up. Listen, just look, come on. Let's just pray. Come on. Let's go. Because that's what I would be doing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I was a Christian and it was that easy, and every time I had problems, I could just go to something that polarizing to like distract the situation. Oh yeah, every time I messed up, I'd just be like, yeah, but come on, let's just pray. Like, what are we even arguing about? Let's take it to God.
things finish in different ways. So yeah.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name's Jesse. I'm 31. I feel like it's just like every situation is like different. I feel like I'm gonna go off of how you are handling it. Obviously, I feel like I'm not gonna really take disrespect. Well, I don't feel like many people do. So as long as you're not like disrespecting me, I'm gonna try to talk to you. Obviously, communicate with you.
Barry's like, Don, let's pray
and that's
together.
really it.
Like our best man.
Pray
with me, brother.
Can't talk out, then
remember he was
you
like,
have to walk it out separate.
Remember on Best Man, he was like, remember on the movie Best Man, Tay Diggs' character was like, Lance, pray with me, brother. That's what you're making me think about. It's a good movie. Me and my family just watched it the other day.
For him. So how would you deal with your emotions when you are frustrated?
When I'm frustrated, I try to take a second to think and before I react, not be impulsive, and that's it. It's all about thinking before you speak, before you react. I think that's key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Kevin, 33. And I believe the key to any relationship is communication. At the end of the day, we're not going to go to sleep mad at each other. I think that's something that should be resolved because no telling what could happen the next day. And I believe getting everything resolved at the end of the day, regardless if you need to take a break, take an hour break, or whatever whatever it may be, to think and resolve, because I know how some people can get when they're in their emotions. They can say things they don't mean, but at the end of the day, we need to come together and talk about it.
Okay. And over here, name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old. I'm the type of dude that if me and my boo is into it, I can't take it. So we need to get to a resolution so we can get back to us as soon as possible. So if I'm frustrated, I like to take a time to think and collect my thoughts before I say something that I don't mean first. But after that, we just need to have a conversation and figure out how we can resolve this as soon as possible and get back to doing us, because I don't like any tension with my boo at all. I can't stand it. Drives me crazy.
Okay.
Okay. It is time to pop a balloon. Just go ahead and pop one. Alrighty. So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I like what she said when she first came out, and everything is appealing to me, so yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I can really say I just feel like I just popped it for the sake of the skin complexion. Seriously, because I had to choose 3, and I believe you are lighter, but I did like your response. It was great.
All right, appreciate it. I like your tattoo too.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. All righty. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So what does a day in the life look like with you? What does your schedule look like on tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, let's start there and come back this way.
Yes.
So tomorrow I'll be catching a flight back home to where I'm from. I do have to go to work. I'm a manager at a warehouse, and then before I go to work, I have to go do an estimate for my business. I run a flooring company. So that's just for tomorrow, or do you want to know like my day to day?
Just a day. I wanted to be more immediate, so tomorrow was fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much for tomorrow. So,
Okay.
Yeah, traveling tomorrow back home.
Okay, safe travels.
Yeah.
And over here, let's hear from you.
All right, yeah, you. I feel like you was asking me that question. You ain't looking at nobody else.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it may be true.
Yeah, it is. So tomorrow, what I'm gonna be doing, I plan on going back to LA, but I drove here, so I don't have like any plans unless we setting something up.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
We need to waste no more time. Come on up here. Come on up here. Okay, guys. Any questions for each other, or are we ready to match?
Next caller. Shoot, I mean, I don't really know nothing, like too much about her.
Okay.
Yet. Do you have a problem with a man that has like children?
I do not. I have a child. Do you have a child?
Yeah, I have a 7-year-old son.
Okay.
How old is your child?
She will be 6.
Okay. Shoot, where you live?
I live here.
Okay, you live here. So I mean, I've proven that I don't mind like traveling. Like what you said you don't mind traveling. You be in LA like often?
I do not be, but I would love to be.
Okay, doing what?
Seeing you. What you
I want her to say. I know that. Come on, let me.
Not the chill. Yes,
Okay.
that's too what Arlette said.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
piggyback.
yeah. Okay,
and I
so-
do digital creation, so I'm always working wherever I am.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take too much time. So, okay, so you talking about skin complexion? Now I
Correct.
know that like I'm like I guess not as light as these light brothers, but that's like something that you pop me.
I did not pop you because I felt the energy with you.
Okay, all right, I feel it.
Or it could be the fact that he's a Grammy Award-winning musician. I'm not saying that I know that that's why he gets the light skin pass and everybody else on the panel doesn't. Because the other light skinned guy, I wouldn't say that he's like that much better looking than this guy. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's up for the women to decide. I think they're both pretty boys on some aspect. Neither of them are bad looking guys. I think he's a very like this is a lesson in hypergamy, fellas. He is the most accomplished out of all the men there. And I wouldn't say that just because he has a Grammy Award-winning song that he's high value, but he has things going on in his life that signifies that he'll continue to have big things going on in his life. Again, your strongest attraction point will pretty much always be what you have going on in your life, your productivity, how you rank amongst your peers. Fellas, this is where we gain our value. Working hard. Some men stay focused on songwriting until eventually something materializes of real significance. And it can be so significant that women want to be attached to you because you have ability. Boy, do I know how music ability can sway women, let alone being a successful musician. If you can do it well, it sways them. But if you're successful doing it, they have no choice but to want to get in your car, right? So, again, fellas, level up. I'm not saying that she's a prize. I'm just saying there's a reason he jumped aboard, and a lot of it probably has to do with his success as a person. And he's also not a bad-looking guy either, so that helps.
I feel the energy. It's very
But
robust.
none will ever matter more than the
I'm
success.
gonna ask my final question, okay? All right. So, is it a yes for you for her?
I think so. Yeah.
Why are you questioning it?
Yeah.
So it's a yes.
Yeah. I ain't questioning. I'm like, yeah.
The think is crazy, but okay.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Absolutely.
We got a match. I'll take this mic. Make some noise for them. Woo! All right, let's bring out our next single lady.
Down south, Yellow dropped 5 on the show. That puts us at 45. We're about halfway towards goal. Good money to justifiably take a day off.
Hello, what's your name?
Giovanna.
Giovanna, how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I am a medical insurance expert.
Let's go. Okay. And now what do you like to do for fun?
I write music. I sing.
Nice.
I spend time with my daughter, my family.
Okay. And how old is your daughter?
She's 10.
10, okay. And what are some things you look for in a man?
Somebody who knows himself, somebody who's confident, not disrespectful, somebody who is respectful towards others, and especially relationships, whether it's with your parents or family, friends.
Yeah. Okay. And some deal breakers?
Religion, for sure.
Okay. So if they're not religious, or
Yes, if they're not religious, if they don't have a relationship with God.
Okay. All right. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go ahead and start down there and work our way back this way. All right. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old, and it's just not. I mean, it's not on my speed. It ain't it for me.
Okay.
Plain and simple. Like I ain't feeling it. Like
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Respectfully, he's attractive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Kevin, 33, and just simply not my type. I'm real big on smile, and it wasn't there for me, respectfully. So.
Got it. Understand. And now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
No. Okay. And why not?
Just not the physical attraction.
All right. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Franzi, 33. The reason why I pop is I didn't get that initial attraction, that wow, that spark. So that's what it was. I thought it was.
Okay. No, same thing here. Is he someone that's your type?
It's not ugly. I don't believe I would approach. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Respectful.
Thank you. And over here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Jay, 31. You got pretty eyes, by the way. I love
you.
your lashes. You definitely did that. Your hair look good, nails look good, but it's just initial attraction. You pretty, just not my type.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Is he someone that's your type?
I don't believe I would approach.
Okay.
No offense.
Why not?
Again, just the initial attraction.
Yeah.
Attitude is terrible.
Cool. What is it about me, though? Is it the outfit, the shoes? What?
I'm just not showing interest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything negative to say.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Respect.
Thank you. And over here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, my name is Walter, and I'm 32. I popped it because just the spark wasn't there.
Okay. Okay. What does that mean, the spark? Like, what were you? I need some more. I don't know what you guys are saying.
Right. I guess you look for a certain shabam in a woman when you see her. You know what I mean? A certain presence or a certain feel or vibe when you see somebody, and initially I just wasn't. It wasn't that, and that's okay.
Got it. And now, same thing. Is she someone that's your type?
I agree, most definitely.
But you don't feel a spark?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Country boy.
Country boy? You don't like the country?
I'm from the country, so I get it. But maybe that's why I stay away. I'm so accustomed to it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And our last guy here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. I just popped my balloon because I don't really feel that initial draw, that attraction to you. But you're beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is he someone that's your type?
He is, yes.
Okay. And what makes him your type?
Okay.
I think it's the way he puts himself together.
She likes him.
I'm definitely on to fashion. I like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, cool.
I just want to say something really quick. A lot of you women would do so a lot of you women would do better in the dating market if you just had better attitudes. Like a lot of you women are simply losing at demeanor, just like this really good comment that we had up here somewhere. Somebody said she disqualified at demeanor, and I agree. We created that figure of speech over here, and it's because a lot of black women, you guys are losing before you even open your mouth. Some of you just have nasty energy, and nobody want to be involved with it. People feel less safe.
All right, well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
Next caller.
Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Aspen.
Aspen, how old are you?
28.
And what do you do?
I love the skin complexion. Seriously, because I had to choose 3, and I believe you are lighter, but
okay, nice. And what do you like to do for fun?
Like chilling with family, friends, going to eat, drink, just chilling for real.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
Someone who just knows what he wants out of a relationship, someone who's trustworthy, someone who just a gentleman.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Smoking cigarettes, multiple baby mamas. That's pretty much it.
All right, so we got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Let's start here. Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. The reason I popped my balloon is just first initial attraction, and then I noticed the tongue ring. Just not my thing, really. But you're beautiful for sure.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we don't get to address the tongue ring thing a lot, but I'm telling you, a lot of you women out there who trying to lean real hard into like the tongue ring stuff, it is not gonna go well over with men. We just how do I put this? We automatically assume you're nasty.
But yes, I'm very serious about my meat. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
We assume you're out there. It's like a tongue ring is one of the quickest ways to we're just like Ugh. Uh-oh. Do y'all think that we want to bring our mama home? Do you think we want to bring somebody home to our mother who's like rolling some ball around in her tongue? Y'all always playing with it. That's why it's disgusting. You guys are always playing with it. Really nasty. Helps with fellatio or whatever. So what? Kick that shit out. And that's why people men don't like it. It's designed to help stimulate during like oral. Stop. Not the time nor the place.
Okay. And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he look good. He look good.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age,
Robert.
and why did you end up popping
100%.
your balloon?
My name is Walter, and I'm 32. I popped just off of, I think, initial attraction. Just, I think, a bit too much makeup for me.
Okay.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He don't look bad, but I wouldn't like go after him, but he don't look bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age?
Jay, 31.
All right. And Jay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was a drinking thing. I mean, when somebody asks me what I like to do, that's not something I would say I like to do. But I appreciate you for being honest, though.
Yeah.
No, but that was pretty much it.
Okay.
And I did want my balloon back, if that's cool.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
And let me just
Yeah.
clarify. I'm not like an alcoholic or
Okay,
anything.
well, we get along there, because I like to have me a little drinky drink.
Okay. See, there we go. Okay.
Get that balloon. Oh, perfect thing. All right, we'll be back then. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Franzi, 33. Just the initial attraction. Okay. Yeah, I didn't feel that spark. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think it was?
I mean, nothing really. Just, I mean, she's not the the type I'd approach.
Okay.
Really.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, they all look good. I mean, yeah.
For sure.
Sounds
Appreciate
good.
you.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Kevin, 33. I popped because she said multiple kids' moms, and so yeah. But other than that, I don't. She typically ain't the type that I go for, but I don't know. It's something about her that I wanted to leave my balloon on pop.
Okay.
I believe it's the energy.
How many kids you got? Or how many kids mamas you got?
4.
You talking about yellow hat, Robert? Yeah, he's something.
Okay.
But you look good.
And I know you see it out in
Something
Florida
about you,
often,
so, yeah.
Robert. Like, you know that look.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he look good too. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old, and I don't know. I just don't find you desirable. I guess like it's just the initial attraction. It's just like, and then I cannot stand red lipstick. Like I hate it so much. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. But
I don't like chipped teeth either.
Hold
I mean, that's cool though. You feel me?
Whoa.
That's all good.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 bitch.
Shame in your... Oh, ain't nobody shame.
Hold on, lady. Now we about to roast
Sit
you.
your goddamn funk ass pistol grip chin down somewhere.
Whoa. Hold on, lady. He got the right to not want to like red lipstick. You was okay with everybody else there rejecting you. I swear I think a lot of you black women are the biggest colorists out here. Y'all be treating the dark-skinned men like trash. Y'all think I don't be seeing the shit. Like, y'all be treating the dark-skinned men like garbage. The light-skinned dudes was like, they passed on you because they didn't like how you look. They didn't get no smoke. You got to the end of the line and you got to the dark-skinned dude. He just said he didn't like red lipstick. You like, oh, well, I don't like chipped teeth either. It's like that was uncalled for. Like, he probably really doesn't like red lipstick. Why did you take that personal? Just like what Corey Holcomb said. It's probably worse to be honest than to be a misogynist nowadays. Just tell a woman how you really feel. Mess around and not be earning a living anymore. Just being honest with a woman in the wrong setting. You might find yourself out of a job. It's not a game. I think we're going to end it there. She was the last one. Nobody picked her ass. Yeah, man. Some of you women are just so bitter and so triggered. You can't handle rejection. I blame society. Society has created an environment where you women are comfortable and like you've never received a real critique ever in your life. So by the time you get one, you're hostile. You don't know how, there's dissonance where there should be flow, right? Sad to see. We didn't quite make goal. So I made good money, but I get a justifiable day off. So since we didn't make goal, I probably won't come back again. I probably won't come back tomorrow and react to the Kendra G show I had prepared for you guys. I probably will just drop a short form video tomorrow instead. I'm going to take my full day off Sunday. Then we'll be back Monday. All right. Much love to everybody who supported. Thank you for coming through and rocking with me for these last 2 hours. I really appreciated it and had a good time with you all. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every single time we go live. I think we did a good job on likes to viewership ratio today. Keep the likes up and keep the engagement up. Continue to like and subscribe as you come into the channel. It's a great free way to support. Much love for everybody. I had a good time on today's show. I'll see you guys tomorrow on another show. Much love. Be good.